One way I like to use with my children to help them to practice and remember the language that they've learnt and recycle the language that they've learnt is by doing personal drawings. For example, if we're working on food, I like the children to draw a personal drawing of their favourite food and perhaps the food that they don't like. Each child's drawing will obviously be different and each child's drawing will be personal. Then after a week or after 2 weeks, we can go back to the same idea of their favourite food or the food that they like and the food that they don't like and represent it in a different way in what we call a mind map. One mind map would be the things that they like and the other mind map would be the things that they don't like. On the mind map of things that they like, for example, we could have fish, apple, and pasta. And on the mind map of the things that they don't like, we could have pizza, rice, and lettuce. One activity that I like to use with my children for recycling and remembering new words that they've used, using the word cards, and it's especially useful for fast finishers, and that is to put all of the words that are things in one pile. So they go through their cards and all of the nouns are put in one pile apart. And then they can check that by turning the card over and looking at the picture or the translation on the other side. Another idea is to do the same but with actions. So you ask the children to make a pile of all the actions and they go through their cards, they find all the verbs and they put all of the verbs in a pile, which they can check themselves again by turning over and looking at the word, the translation or the picture that's on the other side of the card. Another idea, a similar idea, is to ask the children to go through all of the words in the pack and make a pile for all of the words that have one syllable, all of the words that have 2 syllables in another pile, all of the words that have 3 syllables in a third pile, and words that may have 4 syllables in another pile, etc. So that the children have a different pile for all of the words with the same number of syllables.